I just recently got back from a Caribbean cruise that I went on last week, so that's why I was a bit fully MIA on replying to comments and whatnot. It was a really nice time and great to have a little vacation, but unfortunately 2 of our ports were canceled and they were the only 2 we really cared about. And as you can probably tell, I came home with a cold, which seems to happen every single time I've traveled this winter. So my apologies for the rather sick and stuffy sounding voice. But while I was gone, I hit 2,000 subscribers on this channel, which I am extremely appreciative and thankful for. As I've talked about quite a number of times, I'm a grad student, and so this channel has been a really nice way to kind of escape and do something creative. I posted my very first 2 Disney videos last February. I then posted one other Disney video in March, but then it was April 2017 when I actually started consistently posting Disney videos, and since early mid-April of last year I have been able to consistently upload 2 videos a week. I'm pretty proud that I've been able to consistently do that, aside for a short break around Christmas time when I went back home to Illinois. And so when I started this channel, I didn't really have any expectations or even really goals in terms of number of subscribers. Since this is just my fun little project, I'm appreciative of however many people watch my videos and find my channel. But I definitely wasn't anticipating that I'd be able to grow my channel to 2,000 subscribers before my first year of really posting on YouTube. And it's been just so wonderful and lovely to find this whole online Disney and especially Disney pin community. So as just my little way of trying to say thank you for subscribing and watching my videos, I wanted to do a little 2,000 subscriber giveaway. I of course wanted to do a giveaway of pins, since that's what I mainly focus on here, but I didn't want to do just kind of any old pins. I went for a kind of specific and a little bit obscure theme in this giveaway. So it was last week that I posted my video about the history of the old Disney's California Adventure, and in the weeks prior to that I spent a lot of time researching and working on that and became really interested by what the park used to be like. And so the first giveaway item is a pin from the original Disney's California Adventure commemorating a now extinct attraction. If you watched my DCA video, you might recognize this artwork as being for Superstar Limo, which is generally regarded as the worst attraction Disney has ever created. It only lasted 1 year, it was the park's only opening day dark ride, and I think Disney history like that and extinct Disney attractions are really fascinating. So this pin comes in its original presentation box, and this was actually released at the Disney's California Adventure sneak preview event that was held before the park opened on January 19th, 2001. So inside the little commemorative sleeve is the actual pin, which is in this little protective wrap, and in the little wrapping is the pin still in its little Disney plastic. This is stapled shut, so I'm not sure if this was ever opened and then reclosed, but the condition still looks really nice. And so this pin is an attraction poster for Superstar Limo. I think they had a series of maybe 3 pins that were like this for attractions. And clearly, since they chose Superstar Limo for this, they probably thought it was going to be one of their big staple attractions. Instead, it kind of goes down in history as one of the worst things they've ever created. It's very tiny to read, but at the top it says, "See Disney's California Adventure like the stars." It says Superstar Limo, and then on the bottom it says Hollywood Pictures Backlot, which was the area of the park that it was in. This pin is a limited edition. I'm not sure what its edition size was. It was the event exclusive from the January 19th preview event. So I thought it'd be fun to give away a little unique, weird homage to old Disney history. Since the first item is a California Adventure pin from 2001, I wanted to include a Disneyland pin that was released in 2001. This pin here features Mickey Mouse in front of Sleeping Beauty's castle. This pin as well comes on its original card, and these cards, these were like how they were when I started collecting. They're so much nicer. They have this nice little velvetyness in the back. And this is actually a pretty nice size pin since this card backer is kind of like a double wide. This pin is limited edition as well, and it's an LE of 1,200. Since this is old, the back does have a little bit of tiny tarnish around the pin post, but when you get to pins that are this old, it gets a little bit difficult to avoid. The next pin I'm including is from an international Disney park, and you could think of it as sort of a step cousin to DCA, because it opened the same year that DCA opened in 2001, but was a lot more successful. And that is Tokyo Disney Sea, which still today is really regarded as the most unique Disney park in the world. So I have this here pin from Tokyo Disney Sea. It's not from its opening year, but it is from 2004, so still pretty close to the early years of the park. This pin features Mickey Mouse, and I think it was to commemorate their show called Bravissimo. All the outside of this pin is really nice stained glass, and I think Tokyo pins are pretty cool. What I like about this pin is that the pin itself doesn't have any sort of branding to this event. Tokyo Disney Sea is absolutely one of the international Disney parks I wish I could visit one day. And maybe if Disney had decided to actually put a proper budget into Disney's California Adventure, maybe it could have opened as something that was as cool as Tokyo Disney Sea. Since that so far is a number of rather old pins, I also wanted to add in some newer pins, and I wanted to include a pin from Disney's newest theme park, Shanghai Disneyland. This pin comes from a Shanghai Disneyland exclusive Reveal Conceal mystery set. This pin is Aladdin in his little cutie form. What I did for this one is I cut up the mystery box and kind of used it as a backer card for this pin. So this pin kind of represents the new of the Disney parks. And then finally, I wanted to throw in a little new release from the Disney store. Around Valentine's time, they came out with these little Minnie and Mickey heart hand pins. They came out with just a Mickey set and just a Minnie set, but I thought it looked much better if you actually put one from each set together so it could look like their hands are coming together to form a heart. So this pin set is kind of a little unofficial mashup, but I actually like this even better than just the original strictly Minnie or Mickey sets the Disney store came out with. So in all of this giveaway, there is the old Superstar Limo preview pin, the Disneyland Castle Mickey pin, also from 2001, the Mickey Bravissimo pin from Tokyo Disney Sea, the Aladdin's Cutie pin from Shanghai Disneyland, and the little Minnie and Mickey heart set from the Disney store. So I tried my best to kind of come up with a unique collection of pins to give away, ones that you don't really see just every day when you're buying or trading. And I also wanted to have a little bit of connection to the videos that I have on my channel. In order to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is to comment below with what your Disney dream is. I have a few Disney dreams. My first is to hopefully somewhat soon make it back to Walt Disney World. I haven't been since 2011, but it sounds like my family won't be going back until 2020 as kind of a celebration after I defend my dissertation. But my first dream is to make back there one day. Next Disney dream kind of bumps it up a level. It has always been my dream to get married at a Disney park. I recently looked back and found one of my old Facebook statuses from 2009 where I had decided that yes, I am definitely getting married at Walt Disney World. That's been a long dream of mine. And then finally, my third Disney dream would be to travel to one of the international Disney parks. I think my top pick would be able to go to Tokyo Disneyland and then also visit Tokyo Disney Sea, but it'd be the dream to hit all of the Disney parks in the world. So please do comment down below with what your Disney dream is. It can be something very simple, just like being able to visit the parks for the first time, or you can go for some crazy lofty Disney dream, whatever it may be. I'd greatly appreciate it as well if you could like this video. And it kind of goes without saying that a requirement is being subscribed to this channel, but for full transparency in YouTube analytics, the only people who you can see that are subscribed to your channel are those who have their subscriptions public, so there's no way to actually check that, and you of course can't see who likes a video. So both of those are just kind of on the honor system, and the one strict entry point is sharing what your Disney dream is. It also goes along as well that if you're underage, you need to make sure you have your parents' permission to enter. And this is open to people in the United States as well as those internationally. With really high US post office prices, it gets pretty difficult to trade with international people, but I wanted to make sure that this was open to anyone internationally as well. I'm going to leave this giveaway open for 1 week, so it'll close on Wednesday, March 21st. I'm gonna put all the names of everybody who has entered into a random name picker and draw it through that. I'm going to reply to the winning person's comment on this video as well as make a pinned comment with the winner's name. And then since YouTube messaging doesn't really work out too well, and if the winner could contact me on either my Instagram or Twitter or even my PinPics, which are all listed in the description below, then we can work out shipping this off. Also this weekend, when I'm not sick and sounding really stuffy, I'm planning on finally filming a video about kind of my buying guide for Disney pins online. A lot of people, like myself, do not have direct access to Disney pins in the parks, and they often look to buy pins online. However, especially when you're new, it's kind of hard to tell what is and what isn't a safe place to buy pins. So in your entry comment below, you can also add any general questions you may have about buying Disney pins online, since I'm going to be going through all the comments to get the names entered in, and I'll be able to see any questions you may have. I won't be able to go through a detailed list by list of which eBay sellers are safe or not. Many bad sellers, but there are also many great sellers. But I want to give my best kind of tips and guidelines for a safe buying experience online. But thank you so much for watching. Please do enter the giveaway by commenting below, and thank you for 2,000.